During World War II, soldiers faced a harsh reality. Medical supplies were often scarce, and injuries, no matter how minor, could become life-threatening if left untreated. Among the countless survival hacks developed in the field, one method stood out for its simplicity, effectiveness, and, well, ingenuity. Using an ordinary soap tin to clean wounds when nothing else was available. This overlooked wartime trick not only saved countless lives, but also offers modern survivalists and backyard enthusiasts a practical tool for emergency preparedness. Understanding it connects us to a world where resourcefulness was not a choice, but a necessity. Soldiers had to improvise when every second counted. In the chaos of battle, medics couldn't always reach the wounded immediately, and conventional antiseptics were limited. Soldiers discovered that the humble soap tin, a small metal container designed to hold a bar of soap, could be repurposed into a makeshift wound-cleaning device. The design of these tins allowed them to hold clean water, collect rainwater, or store alcohol when available. The lid, often fitted tightly, could be used to pour liquid carefully over a wound, and the smooth interior minimize contamination. This clever improvisation highlights the core principle of survival, making the most of the resources at hand. The mechanics of the soap tin method were surprisingly effective. Using the soap tin required no specialized equipment. A soldier would remove the soap, rinse the tin if possible, and fill it with clean water or any available antiseptic liquid. The small size allowed for precision. Tilting the tin gently directed a steady stream over cuts, scrapes, or punctures. The metal itself had the advantage of being easy to sanitize with fire. And the enclosed design reduced exposure to dust or debris. When applied carefully, this method could flush wounds effectively, reducing infection risk until proper medical care was accessible. How you can apply this knowledge today in modern backyard survival scenarios. For contemporary outdoor enthusiasts, the principles behind the soap tin method are highly adaptable. Carrying a small, reusable metal container in a survival kit, similar in size and function to a World War II soap tin, can be invaluable for emergency first aid. In the field, you can fill it with clean water, antiseptic solutions, or saline to irrigate wounds precisely and safely. The technique is simple. Hold the container close to the injury, tilt gently, and allow a controlled stream of liquid to wash away debris. Unlike splashing water directly from a larger bottle, this method conserves fluid and minimizes contamination, making it ideal for remote locations or situations where every drop counts. Right. So the science behind flushing wounds with limited tools is actually pretty fascinating. You see, effective wound care really hinges on removing dirt and bacteria to prevent infection. It's simple, but absolutely critical. The soap tin technique, well, it actually capitalizes on the principles of controlled irrigation. A steady stream of liquid can, dislodge particles trapped in tissue and dilute microbial presence, making the wound much cleaner. The enclosed metal container serves two purposes. It shields the liquid from external contaminants and enables precision. Modern survival training echoes this approach, emphasizing controlled flushing rather than indiscriminate pouring. Lessons in ingenuity that transcend eras. During World War II, soldiers were trained to adapt, to see potential in every object, The soap tin method really shows how necessity, it drives creativity. When medical kits were inaccessible, these soldiers just leveraged whatever was on hand to meet a critical need. Nowadays, adopting a similar mindset actually improves outdoor preparedness. It teaches us to evaluate common objects like metal containers, water bottles, even clean food tins, for alternative uses, you see. Transforming them into practical tools for first aid, hydration, or storage. And honestly, sometimes that's what makes all the difference. All right, so let's look at some practical examples for backyard or bushcraft use. You can experiment with this technique safely in your backyard, or even during bushcraft exercises. Just take a small, clean metal tin, fill it with water, and practice directing the flow over a simulated wound area, like a piece of raw fabric, or maybe a sponge, with some small particles embedded in it. Doing this, it really helps build muscle memory for precision flushing, and honestly, it reinforces the value of controlled irrigation. When in an emergency you can, replicate the method quickly and effectively, whether it's on a child's scraped knee or, say, in a wilderness setting where first aid supplies are limited. Modern variations and enhancements, they've made things a bit easier, haven't they? While the original method relied on soap tins and improvised liquids, modern users can enhance the approach. A small tin paired with distilled water or saline solution, that increases safety quite a bit. And combining it with a lightweight funnel or spout improves aim and flow control. Covering the tin between uses prevents contamination. While pre-filling containers as part of a survival kit ensures readiness. By studying the simplicity of the World War II method, we can adapt it with modern materials without losing the core benefit. A compact, effective tool for wound care. Conclusion: connecting history with practical survival skills. The forgotten World War II soap tin method demonstrates that life-saving techniques often originate in simplicity. Soldiers turned an everyday object into a critical survival tool, combining ingenuity, practicality, and necessity. For modern backyard enthusiasts, bushcrafters, and preparedness-minded individuals, this lesson is invaluable. By understanding the mechanics, practicing controlled irrigation, and carrying suitable containers, we honor historical ingenuity while enhancing our own safety in outdoor environments. If this guide sparked your curiosity and you want more practical, historically inspired survival techniques, subscribe to the channel and share it with friends. The lessons of the past are not just stories. They are tools you can use today.